What's up, guys? It's your boy obbldude. Today we are back at one of the OLAs that we were mining at with the on the 800 ped mining run video, and I wanted to see if we can try to get some of that ped back today. Now, I got the level 8 find amp, but we're gonna throw it on the F105 this time, and the reason being is that I hit the wrong thing. And the reason we're using the F105 today on this run is, oh, that's interesting. They must have changed something. I was at 100 on that level thing said 100. Now I almost wonder if I should stick with the 6. Dude, that's so weird, dude. I've been gone for like half a year or so, and I don't know, dude. I feel like, dude, that was all the way up at 100. All right. So I guess what we're gonna do, because I did not expect that, we're just gonna run this on the F106 at this point, because if they change something where like my level's somehow different, I mean, might as well use the 6 at that point then, because I mean we don't do too bad with it anyway, so we might as well just probably stick with the 6 then. But basically the goal of this video is we're gonna take a level 8 amp. We got 50 ped worth of probes. We're at roughly about 225 ped on this run, and the goal of this video and on the end of this run is to try to get a decent hit, if not a couple decent hits, and try to get some of that ped back that we lost, if possible. Now, this is kind of risky, it's kind of chasing, but I want to see if we can get lucky real quick. Alright, ample a list. The resource isn't that great or the best, but at least we got a good amount of it, so that's a good start. Now I'm not sure what my total spend is with this amp each time. We could probably figure it out though real fast. Got the amp. Alright, so about 8 ped per drop plus the initial, what is it, 150? So probably close to 10 ped per drop with this amp on the F106, which isn't too bad, I don't think, when it comes to the F106, because that should be able to do decent. So yeah, let's see what we can get out of this run. This should be exciting. I have a feeling we're going to get some decent hits with the 8, but hopefully we just don't only get list, because that would be kind of unfortunate. And unless they change something, I'm pretty sure I'm good for the 8. Because I'm pretty sure I checked in the last video. And yeah, it seems like I should have plenty to use it pretty well. Hopefully we can find something else other than list and crude. That would be nice. But yeah, we're going to take this one slow. We're going to try to be a little more strategic this video. And see if we can get something decent, or at least end the run decent. Yeah, just from the drop I think we made about 2 ped just on the first drop, so that's not too bad, not too bad. But we need something decent. We need like sizables, or like more. Yeah, I had a feeling there was gonna be nothing there, but that's fine. So yeah, we're pretty much just gonna run down this coastline here, and we're just gonna see if we can get something back. Now I have run like 13s and 10s here before, and on the F105 my biggest hit I think was on the 13 at 300. Oof, oof, not finding nothing. It was like max 300. Oh wow, we got a medium of list. I'm actually kind of surprised we hit that one. But I think my biggest one was like a 300 ped global. I believe it was a global. I don't think it was a Hoff. No, global. So that was pretty decent. I was using the 13 though, so that hit I think pretty much paid back for the amp. And then I think by the end of the run I broke even TT value. I don't know if the medium's better than the last one I got. Actually, I feel like ample. Well, actually, I don't know. We'll see. We had 12, so we can see how much that is. But yeah, so I don't really have too much to talk about today. I pretty much just wanted to see if I could try to get some ped back, and I figured I would record. And if something crazy happens, you know, have it there. Um, but yeah, we've been mining this for a decent amount of time. Alright, yeah, I think we doubled up on the list. Yeah, almost doubled up on the list. So I think medium might be slightly lower than ample from the look of it. But that was still decent though. I'll take TT and no um, markup versus getting dud drops every time. That's for dang sure. But I hope we can find another resource here soon. And I think I would rather, I don't know what I would rather honestly. Because the list I can use in crafting to craft something with better markup in hopes that I can get about the same TT value, which is pretty unlikely, especially where my skills are at right now and the blueprints I have. Still pretty limited there, so I mean, it's kind of tough to say which one's more worth it, crude or list. But as long as we keep getting hits. Alright, ample of Bloss, let's go. Alright, there it is. Bloss isn't like a whole lot better, but it's definitely better than list, I think. I don't know, I haven't looked at the market either these days. But we got 2 amples and a medium so far, so I mean, I'm feeling pretty good about this run. We might be able to pull something good out here. And we're running with about 51 ped probes. I don't know if I mentioned that. I was gonna come out with 100, but I'm like, the amp might be done before that, and I guess just in case, I probably should have brought it anyway. Because it's 8 ped per drop, but we got 30 something drops, so we should be good. How much Bloss was in that one? 16 ped, wow. That was better than the list hit too. That's awesome. Alright, we should be able to do something here. Yeah, I'm glad I stuck with the F-106 too. That was definitely a good call, because we're like killing it right now. And as we kind of should, because we've kind of contributed a good amount to this area. Not just from that one 800 ped run, but just in total overall, I guess. So, we've cycled a little bit here, so hoping our luck can continue here. I'm feeling good about right here. Don't know why, but it might be a dud hit. But we're gonna keep moving. Yeah, no. My feeling was faulty. But that's fine though. We'll make it up on the next one, hopefully. Probably not though. See, and that's the only downside with using amps, or at least with me and where my level is right now, is that if I was just using the F-106 with no amps, I can pretty much break even and make up like a drop that I didn't hit in like 1 or 2 hits. So like I only need a couple hits and then I'm like good again. But with this, it's like I miss 1 or 2, I need like 4 or 5 hits at that point just to break even. So it is a little riskier, but the goal is to kind of try to get a decent hit, like a 50 ped global or 100 ped global, ideally at least 100. But that might be asking for a little too much as well. But we got some ground assessments, so that's good. Hopefully we find something here. Considerable of crude. Alright, alright. We're getting the hits, we're getting the hits. That's what we're looking for. Now, if we can make up like 2 drops with this one, because considerable sounds pretty good. We might be sitting here for a minute. I'm gonna have to get a better extractor, I think, too. Because I've had the same extractor since I pretty much started almost. Like by level 10 at least, I've had this. Like, I think level 9 Prospector and Surveyor, roughly. I started using this one, I think. Somewhere around there. So yeah, we definitely should see if we can get a better extractor. That way we don't have to sit here for a good amount of time. But it's kind of fun watching all the hits come in though, and it like taking a few minutes, and especially like a half pet at a time. That's still decent. I'm thinking we might have just made up those 2 or 3 drops we missed. That would be about 30 ped. So if we pull 30 ped TT and crude here, I'm gonna be kind of pumped. Cause that would be nice. Yeah, I think we've been sitting here now longer than all the other drops now, so I think this one's bigger. Where are we at? I think we're at least at 20 ped. Almost 20 ped. Okay. So we made up for like a drop, maybe a drop and a half on that one. So, shit, maybe it might be somewhat can be similar to just dropping regular probes. Because if we can get one more hit like that, and ideally back to back, we're basically at break even again, I think. I'm pretty sure. Alright, I think I want to drop like right about here. I'm trying not to get too close, but not go too far away either. Trying to get that sweet spot. But that was not it. That was not the sweet spot right there. Yeah, this one's kind of hit or miss. I kind of like the other one a little better, but I was just there yesterday, so I didn't really want to chance it. This one right here is where I got the 300 hit before, but as far as consistency goes, I feel like across the pond is a little more consistent, in all honesty. But let's see if we can get something right about here. I think we're a little too close to the water now, but I don't want to go too far away either. Okay. Got a little something. It's good, don't get me wrong, but it ain't crazy. But it's still decent. Yeah, we gotta move up a little bit away from the water. We're a little too close. So basically what I'm going for when I mine, for anyone curious what I'm kind of trying to do, I kind of take Entropia mining, like real life mining. I try to stay by the water, because I noticed like the hits are more consistent if you're closer to the water, and it's almost like Entropia did that purposely based on real life, because I swear the hits are better closer to water than like just in the middle of like a land area or something. So I try to just follow the water, and then once I'm about to leave the land area, or if I run out of probes before that, that's generally where I cut it. Um, and then I try to not stay too close to the water, that way I can get good range when I drop on both the right and the left sides. But not so far away that I'm not reaching close enough to the water to get those decent hits potentially. So I think like something like this is pretty decent for what I'm using right now, just because the range is pretty good. Obviously, if you were using like a F101 or something, you'd probably want to be a little closer, roughly. Um, okay, got another medium back to back, so that's good. That's a good one. And also too, I try to, when I do my drops, I try not to overlap my drops. And basically the way I do that is I'll get like a rough estimate of like 70 meters. So like I'll try to like estimate 70 meters from where my last claim was, or where I made my last drop. So like from here, when it comes to this one, basically from here I'll kind of estimate 70 meters, and I'll either do that, which that's basically what I've been kind of doing lately, um, or you can go kind of a better way, and what you can do is run across, like run down the shoreline, and when you get a hit, you just don't go back and get it, and you look at your finder. Like let's see, if we get a hit here, I'll show you. Nah, no hit. So like when you get a hit, it'll show you how many meters you are away from that claim. And what I used to do a lot is when I would get a hit, I would then go about 70 meters or so, um, based on how far I was away, on the finder. And then once I hit 70 meters and it said 70 or just about 70, on the finder itself away from that claim, then I would drop again. And a lot of times I would get back-to-back hits doing that. We'll do it for this one if we can get a hit right here. Just so I can show you, just so that anyone curious of what I'm trying to do. So I don't know how well I explained that one. But alright, so we got an ample of Gaganite. So now, up in the top right of range, it's at 56, 59, 60. So I'll keep going, and once it's at 70 right here, I'll drop again and try to get a back-to-back hit. That's what I used to do a lot, and that's still what I do, but a lot of times I'll just go back for the claim. And we got a back-to-back double drop ample. Holy, okay. So now what I'll do, just to try to get a good area of drops at once, sometimes what I'll do is I'll try to get a little far away, but sometimes I'll try to double drop it a little bit. So like I'll be within the 70 range, so like I'll be less, so I'll be maybe like something like 50 meters away instead, just because in case there was something somehow I missed potentially. But now we're getting to more of the mountainous area, so we'll just do one drop here just to see. But that one's probably gonna be a mess. Oh wow, we got another double. Wow. All right. And part of the strategy is, if you keep getting doubles, just basically keep going out like 40, 50, 70 meters or so, depending. I mean, with this, when it's in a cluster, I'm going to try to find stuff that like right here. We can drop right here and see if we missed anything. You know what I mean? We're kind of like triangulating the whole area to see if we missed anything, which we did. So now, since chances are we didn't miss anything and we don't want to waste any money, we're going to just start collecting these now. But that's typically what I try to do, and it works out pretty well, as you could probably see from that one right there. And those were all really decent hits, all in the same area. So that really kind of like, if you can do that too, that's when like a 50 ped run going all the way down the shoreline turns into like a 100 ped run going down the shoreline, because you're kind of like picking off each little area, if that makes sense. And a lot of times too, if I get good hits, or especially double drops, I'll keep it going until I don't get another drop. But that time I just decided to end it because I figured chances of me missing something else is pretty low, I would say, unless there's something about the algorithm and the coding I don't know about. But I just didn't want to waste a drop if I could help it. So since we did so well, I cut my losses while we were ahead. But yeah, these are all pretty good hits. Like our TT value right now is probably looking pretty good. I'm pretty confident we're at least going to get our money back that was spent on this run. At least. If we went for a 100 ped run, we would we probably should we probably should have came out here with a 100 ped now, because if we did, we could mine without the amp afterwards and then try to get some of that ped back that we lost. But I didn't think I was gonna be able to spend 100 ped potentially by the time I got to the end of this water channel here. That's the only reason why I didn't do it. But yeah, we're gonna keep collecting these. Hopefully this is a good amount of force, because we need more force so that we can get more sweat and then make more mind force stuff. I forget what it's called, it's been a while. But yeah, we might do some sweat grinding too, who knows, I don't know. I want to make some, but Like, the sweat grind's tough for me. That's a tough one for me. But I feel like sometimes could be worth it. But it's just my level for it's so bad too. Like, I would need to skill it up better. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys want to see any sweating? I mean, if I feel like doing it, I'm going to do it regardless. I mean, just like once or twice, just to kind of see if, you know, our little theories or tests that we do, you know, maybe a video or two for that, maybe. Just to make some Mind Force stuff and see if it'd be worth, you know, that markup, because they're like, I think they're still going for 20%. I mean, that's what they've always usually gone for, is about 20% markup. So like, getting enough force and then sweating and not having to pay a giant markup really for anything, that's pretty decent. Holy. Alright, we're moving pretty slow now. This run might be a little too big for us. Dang, that means that 800 ped run was really too big. Really too big for us, I feel like. But we're killing it on this run, though. Like, I'm pretty sure I start slowing down at 100 ped worth of stuff. So I'm pretty sure we might already be at 100 ped, too. But we still need to get to 200, so we're only like halfway there. Dang, we need to move some of this stuff. Can we still store stuff? Let's see. Here. Yeah, open vehicle inventory. And then this stuff. Dang, we're already heavy. Oh, the item weight's too much for the container. Okay, we'll do it one by one. See what we can put in here. Okay. There we go. Alright, we're kind of limited on that, but that helps. That helps. Just gotta remember it's there. Wow, we're still moving slow. Dang, that didn't help us at all. We might have to just end it soon at that point, because we'll move way too slow. Alright, so I think we're gonna be moving pretty slow here. Yeah, we're gonna be moving real slow. I don't know if we're gonna be... Well, here's what we can do then. Just so that we can try to finish the run a little bit. Let's see here. This continues this way. Yep. Okay. We'll just have to fly around to the ship every drop. Wherever we want to drop, we'll just have to land the ship, get back in, because we weigh just way too much. I need to upgrade my ship too to see if I can get a bigger inventory. That way we can do bigger runs like this without having to worry too much. Whoa, I don't know what happened there. Hit something invisible. Oh, now I'm moving pretty good. Nope. I was for a second. Okay, never mind. Oh, it's still on cooldown? No way. The game faked me out. I thought it might have not registered that I was lighter before, and then somehow going in the ship fixed that, but no, I don't think that was the case. Dang, we are heavy, bro. We are so heavy. That's kind of good, though, because we want to be heavy. Because we got to at least get the ped back that we spent. I'm still hoping to get a decent hit now. Like, if we can get, like, a 200 ped, like, global, oh, man. That'd be decent. That would be, like, probably up a decent amount, honestly. Alright, we are good there. Yeah, we're just gonna have to land and then drop fly again. Ooh. Yeah, I wish I had a land vehicle for this. I'm gonna need to look into getting some newer vehicles. I'm hitting invisible walls for some reason. Let's see if we can stay away from these trees real quick. Then we'll drop again right here. We're getting amples pretty consistently though, which is really good. Do that. Finder's almost done. Oh wow. Someone else has a claim right here. Can I take the claim? Can I have it? No. I wish I could. How is it that I'm running now, but when I put the ship... Oh, you know why? Because I don't have the ship now, so now I'm light enough. Because now the ship's not, like, in my inventory. So that's why I'm able to run around now. Damn, someone already mined all this out here. I think we might as well just call it here at this point. I mean, that proves that there's plenty to find here, though. Like, there's plenty to find. Let's go out a little further this way. Because I don't want to waste the rest of this amp. Yeah, dude, this guy's been dropping everywhere, dude. Need to find a good spot to drop. Alright, how about right here? See if we can pull something out here. We need this. We need a good one here. 250, let's go. Get us something. Average, okay. Better than nothing. Wait, is there another claim right here? Oh no, that's my ship. Okay, we're good. But that's a good thing that other people are mining here too, though. Definitely helps with loot and everything else like that too, so definitely helps. Not a huge hit on that one, not even 10 ped on that one. Which we're lucky that we hadn't been getting like mostly hits like that. Which is probably more expected, to be honest, if we're being realistic. So like, I think we got pretty lucky this run. And also, we're owed a little bit of ped, so definitely makes sense. I think our total spend's gonna end up being like roughly about 200 ped instead of 225, just because I don't think we're gonna end up running through the rest of these probes. We might just call it once the amp is done. Although we could try to finish it off without the amp as well, but we're almost at the end here anyway, so either way, like I said, I usually don't end up spending 100 ped here, so that's why I didn't even bother coming with 100. Nothing. Nothing to be found. I kind of wish you could still take people's claims in a way. Because I feel like that would add, you know, to it. I know it used to be like that, but, like, I wish it was still, like, you find a claim and if no one's around, or whatever, like, if you're in, like, I kind of wish it was more like, if, like, they were in the vicinity of it, then you can't take it, but if they're, like, not even close to it, like, a certain amount away, then you could take it. I don't know. Oops, I did not want to do that. That was my bad. Like, I feel like something like that. That way, like, someone can't just run up on your claim as you're running to it. But if you leave your claim, you're gonna end up risking someone taking your claim. I feel like it would just add a little bit more of a, I don't know, online PvP kind of element for mining. I don't know, I kind of wish things were still kind of that way where you could take claims. He must have got super heavy or something and came out here with like an amp or something, kind of like I did. Alright, well the amp is done now. We're pretty much at the end of the line as well on this run. So I think I'm just going to call it there because I don't want to really waste too many more probes. We still got 20 ped left, so yeah, probably about roughly 200 ped total spend this run. So let's see how much we ended up with. And I got to... First, let's take out the stuff from the vehicle inventory as well. That way we have everything calculated. Wow, we almost doubled up on the Bloss too. It's really good. Got our force. And this guy. Alright. So now let's take a look and see what we have in total. Alright, so we pretty much spent 200 ped, 170, actually probably a little more actually. It's probably 225 still. Because with 20 ped left over, sorry, 50, so 30. Okay, so like, yeah, that's still like 205. So let's just say 205 ped we spent between the amp and the probes. 186. So about a 14 ped loss on that one. Not the worst. But yeah, I think the best way to try to get some of that money back from that run is to pretty much just go unamped, go slow, and try to get as many decent hits as possible and just slowly get to it. But anyway, guys, that's the video. I'm going to head back to base and put this stuff in storage because I am super slow right now. But anyway, guys, drop a like on the video if you like the video. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.